Hey guys, how are you all doing? Rex here, back with another ranked video. And today I want to talk about one brawler in particular. A brawler which no one ever talks about and no one ever uses. And that's DRACO. I feel like DRACO is super underrated in this meta. And I feel like I'm the only one saying it. So I want to show you guys a ranked match here, which showcases how you actually use DRACO. Now with that being said, DRACO is only really good on the sick beats modifier because he can't be interrupted in any way, shape or form, slows, stuns, etc. Which is the main way to counter DRACO, because once he gets in your range, there's really no stopping him. So let's get into this match here. We got Meg, Kenji and Mo banned on the red side, Daryl, Mo and Rico banned on the blue side here. My teammate goes Leon, and I'm not really happy with that. The red team goes Byron and Crow. Good picks, definitely into the Leon. And as you can see, I pick up the DRACO, just insta pick it. And then we get the Max as well. I'm excited for the DRACO Max here. And Penny, a brawler which has been resurfacing into the meta, might have to cover her later on. But the focus for this video is going to be on DRACO, of course. Let's get into it. Alright, hopping into it here, round 1. My objective is just to get my super as fast as possible, and that means I'm going to have to try and dodge my way around this lane, try and get the first super here. However, they know it. They know that they don't want to feed me my first super, because once they do, it's pretty much over. However, I don't know what I'm doing here on this left hand side. I should be going a little bit more aggressive. I do try here, obviously. As a DRACO without a super, you're pretty much useless, and there I'm just flailing around like a headless chicken trying to get my super here. They do have a 5 gem lead. The Max pops the super without me, which is kind of annoying. I'm just trailing behind here, trying to get something done. They have a 7 gem lead here, which is not great. The Crow jumps in, I just about got half my super, and I finally get it there. It's way too late, however. One super with DRACO is enough to turn the entire game around. So I'm trying to make that one game-changing play here. The Leon pops the hypercharge and the super. It is countdown, but I'm not worried here. I got my dragon. I'm going in here, 12 seconds remaining, but I'm just going to hold down auto aim and hope for the best here, and great. The penny turret and the salty barrel just soaked up all my shots, and I'm just beating myself up here. I played it way too passively and I let my team down there, honestly. As a DRACO, you're gonna want to get your super as fast as possible, even if that means dying 1 or 2 times in the beginning and losing control. As long as you get your first super early, you are gonna set yourself up for success for the rest of the game. Now with that being said, let's hope that I make some adjustments here by playing it a little bit more aggressively. And you can see that I'm already doing that by not playing the inside of the lane, however going on the outside. Trying to catch them off guard here, and I got my super in like 15 seconds there. That's how you're supposed to do it. Get your super nice and early, and I did die once. I sacrificed the control, I gave the penny a turret. However, I do have my super, and I do manage to snatch that max speed there. I'm going in, I'm gonna auto aim the turret down because I don't mind that, but I know the penny's down there, so I will get the kill there as well. Byron gonna try and scout me out here. I do get a little bit impatient to move up and I do get hit. However, I am not far away from my next super here. The Byron does get a nice splash. However, we do have a pretty big gem lead here. Max is low, but at least she's alive and the gems are in our hands here. I do get another max speed. I use it to push up here. Have my super, but I'm waiting to pop it. Here we go. Get it popped. I'm running in. The Crow goes down. The Byron has nowhere to go here. What can he do? What can he do here? He goes down. Max has all the gems as well. And now all we need to do is retreat. Max pops another good speed here. Allows us to get out of that situation. And as long as we chill in this bottom right corner, we should be fine. The Crow can't do anything. I'm just going to get in my super, burn that Crow down. And that's it. Game 2. Easy as that. As long as you get your first super, you can dominate the entire game. This is what people fail to see. The real potential of DRACO here, and I haven't even had to use my gadgets. Right, the gadget of DRACO is one of the main things people talk about. That hasn't even come into play yet. Hopping into round 3 here. I'm gonna try and do the same thing I did in the second round, make it look like I'm going on the inside, but nope, I'm going around the outside here, feeding a lot of the Byron shots, feeding Crow as well. I do go down there. Maybe a gadget would have been necessary there to get my first super, however I do have like 75% of it. That's fine. The max is getting tapped up like crazy. And yeah, I don't know where to go here. I'm just going to try and get any connections here. I do get one, get the Byron, and most importantly, I get my super. So they have a 6 gem lead, but I'm not worried. I got my super. No one expects a Draco running at you, right? No one expects that. So when it happens, they just die. Like, what can they do? They have no countermeasure, especially since this is sick beats, remember? No slows, no stuns. They will die if I get in range. Full stop. No questions asked. And the Crow is there with the super. I don't know why he didn't use the super there. I get splashed and there we go. The gadget comes in, saves me for a little bit. However, I do end up going down. And at this point, I'm a bit nervous. I do see that the max picked up 6 gems somehow. Probably what saved us in this game here. The Crow does get hypercharged, so I'm a little bit worried about that as well. I do get in my super, trying to get something done here. The Byron is going to try and use all his attacks to kill me, but the last stand gadget saves me again for a little bit. I don't have enough time to pop my super there, which does lead to my death here. But 6-7, this is a close game. I'm actually surprised that they managed to hold out this long. 6-7, 7-7 now. One of them goes down and all of them hit. There we go, Byron's gonna try and do something. The splash hits, he gets one of my teammates, but he can't get me. 10 gems, and I'm safe and sound here in the back right corner. And I'm just hoping that no one jumps in and tries to assassinate me. The Crow's coming in here with the hypercharge, and I'm like, surely he can't kill me, right? He jumps in with the hypercharge, he deals so much damage, but the healing from the Draco super, the second star power, coming in clutch to keep me alive there. The survivability is just too much. They can't do anything. Especially on sick beats. Draco is a free win on sick beats.